Black Friday and Cyber Week are upon us, as you are aware. So let's shop smart this season. Hello, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first time, a warm welcome. Nice to see you here, and I hope you enjoy today's video and make the best use of it. Today, I have something special for the upcoming Cyber Week and Black Friday. As planners, we all love to plan things out and have our game on. So I will walk you through how I would like to walk into the Cyber Week, Black Friday, and all the sales that pop up everywhere. You have so many sales and deals and everywhere, all over the place, that you might want to really shop smart if you want to really pick up the things that you really want, and at the same time not having to spend a fortune and possibly save a few bucks if you can. Right? In this video, I have a couple of sections. The first section would be what I picked up from the Black Friday and the Cyber Week last year from multiple small businesses, which I like to do. Support small business is my motto. I'll show you a few of the things that I picked up, and also I will, in the second part, I will give you the shops doing the pre-Black Friday sales currently running, and also the shops and the deals that they have. Some businesses have already announced what they will be doing next week, so I will be sharing those. I will share the graphics with whatever I can get. It could be screenshots, it could be graphics that I found in the emails, on websites, on Instagram, on YouTube, anywhere. So I have second section which gives you a walkthrough of all the sales that I have spotted in my radar. So this would either be the shops I have repped for, or I have bought from, or I have an eye on. So that would be section 2. And the third section would be my tips on shopping smart. Please stay tuned for another video towards the start of next week, where I will have more sales shops putting out more deals and promotions for next week. Only a few shops have done it so far. More shops would have announced theirs by the end of the weekend, so stay tuned for that while put the list together and give you a full video as such, so that you can be sure that you have all the information you need in one place. So with that being said, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel and turning on the bell notification so that you don't miss any of my future content. It helps out with the growth. I would really appreciate that. Yeah, let's get started. So starting off, the Black Friday and the Cyber Week from Happy Planner, they had a deal for every day, and with a few new things thrown in on multiple days of the week. So as you can see, I picked up these discs. I believe this was, there was a Joy, a metallic golden one to my memory. And there were two new discs that came out with the Joy cutout, and this is the snowflake one. So obviously I picked out the blue snowflake one because winter is my favorite season. So I picked up this one, and this was again a bundle with discs, this adventure calls, and planner pouch, a clear planner pouch. This I had picked up, and this is actually a deluxe snap and cover in big, in the bubblegum pink. I had picked up this one as well. These were from the Happy Planner, and that's about it. Yeah, I did not pick up a lot of items. So these were the things I picked up. And since my motto is shop small, I really do take it very seriously. So I picked up this black quartz from Amber Plants a Day, and this neutral florals, I believe, was from the Black Friday sale by Keller for Plant. And I don't think it was this exact book. I picked up a couple of the functional boxes from Mojo Jojo Plants, and Live Love Posh as well. I believe I had picked up a couple of the frosted covers. I love their frosted covers, and in big, it's not very easy to get hold of the big size accessories. So whenever I do get a chance, I make sure I get what I need. When they had the sale, I picked up a couple of the frosted covers. In addition to that, I got one of the subscription boxes, which were all at a blowout price of it. I got it at 50% off, I believe. So it had one of the subscription boxes from Archer and Olive. It had a journal, washi tape, it had a metal bookmark, a coloring book, a whole bunch of fun goodies. Archer and Olive, the quality is amazing. I wanted to try their dot grid journal. It was an A5, so I picked it up, and I picked up one more A5 journal last Black Friday. A couple of the acrylographs pens, which were on, again, unbelievably good deals. So they were just clearing out their stock, I guess. I got extremely happy, so I went ahead and got a bunch of those. And it was not like for everything, I don't think I paid more than $80 or $85. So it was a huge bargain. So I was really glad I jumped on that. So I also bought quite a lot of printables from Planet Darby and Caitlin Plans from over the last Cyber Week. And I'm all for team printables because I don't have to worry about the hassle of getting it shipped and getting it on time, which is always an issue around the holidays. That's about it. I did not buy a whole lot. There was enough and more deals to tempt you to keep buying, but I did not give in. I was so proud of myself. Moving on to the next section where I tell you what shops are having the pre-Black Friday sales. Designer Chameleon, I will have the graphic up here. It's an early bird and it runs from November 14th to 16th. And depending on when you're watching it, I'm not sure you will get it because I'm not sure I'm going to be posting it well in advance. It should be somewhere in that time frame. So if you have been eyeing on something from Designer Chameleon, again, I have repped for Designer Chameleon for a bit. Mandy is such a sweet lady. She hand illustrates everything. And she has a buy two get one free currently going on. So that's one shop. And the next shop is Let's Plan Together. I'll have the graphic up here. She is running 25% off. Her sale is Pink Friday sale. And it runs from November 17th through the 19th. And 25% off if you purchase $15 and up. And the rest of the sales, I'm just having the graphic up here and I'll just talk you through it. So we have Archer and Olive. They have announced that they will be doing a Black Friday again. I'm sure the deals are going to be amazing. They have not released the exact details, but they have said that it will run from November 24 to 27. So that will be the Archer and Olive. Moving on, we have Live Love Posh, which have announced a 30 to 60% off on their site. I'm not sure. I will have the graphic up here, and it will be running from November 17th to the 27th. Next, we have Wrong, who will be doing an early Black Friday sales, which will be the biggest sale of the year for them, and it will start on November 22nd. And Martin Sticker Company from Amy and her husband, they're doing a 50% off from November 24th to 29th. That's all I have so far. Let's wait on more announcements in shops coming out with their deals and promotions, and I will have everything compiled for you so that you can all have all the information ready to go and shop. So moving on to part 3, which is always the fun part. I'm sharing what I like to do for my Black Friday. So keep an eye out for emails, Instagram, the YouTube, the Facebook groups, all of those, all the socials, you keep an eye out. And even your emails, if you have signed up for certain shops. You may randomly come across some shops, but if you have been eyeing on certain shops, I would suggest you go and register and be on their email subscription list or email list so that you will be notified of the insider deals. So watch out for those, do your homework, watch tips like these so that you can be smart. And I'm not sure if Julie, I'll tag her and the socials here. She usually has a series of videos coming out on Happy Planner Year where she talks about what sales they had been doing the past year and what you could expect and how to make sure you're getting the maximum value for your buck. So I'm not sure if her video is out. I will check, but make sure you check out hers as well. Take a proper look at your stash. and you account for what you have. What I like to do is I have usually when I buy things, I have a section where I put in all the newer books, the sticker books especially, which I once in a while I take a look, and there is usually a couple of them in untouched in there, and that's not a good sign. So that's an indication for me to stop buying more. So I've been really good this year. I did not get a lot of stuff this year. So always look at your stash and make sure you really, really, really need it and not jump on the first thing you see. No. Tip number 3 would be ask yourselves, do you really need it? What I like to do is I just for the fun of a lot of us do it just for the fun of adding to the cart, and then I add things to my cart and then I just leave it there. I leave it there. That's my trick. I just add things to the cart and I just leave it there. I come back to it after at least a day. So I sleep on it, and then when I come back, most of the times I would feel that I don't need it. So I just remove the item from the cart and I'm good to go. And tip number 4, I'm sure you hear it all across the board. Make a wish list. It can be a digital one, it can be on pen and paper, whatever. Just make a wish list. I really don't do that because I've been very good, because once I start writing, I think I realize that I don't really need it. So I'm just usually for the past couple of releases, I haven't bought anything. I got a couple of the 18-month planners, a couple of them during the summer sale. And I think I'm all set for next year, except for maybe my journal, which I have a couple of extra months I can work with. Yeah, so you really need to make a wish list if you have a lot of things you think you will need to buy, because you can start with your must-haves, your maybes. Definitely, you must get those if you're dying to get those. Yeah, even after asking yourself thrice, do you really need it? If the answer comes back as yes thrice, then maybe wait for it. Yeah, get it. And maybe depends. If you get a good deal, if you really think it will work for you, it's your style, then definitely. I'm sure you hear it all over the place again. Set a budget, because for me, I really look at my space. I'm running out of space. I don't live in the US, so destashing is really not an option for me, because there is nobody else to give to. Destashing I see a lot of folks, lucky folks back in the US who do destashes, and in a couple of days their space is all cleaned out, but that's not the case, unfortunately. If somebody is willing to even buy, I would have to spend a fortune on shipping to get it to them. So I was like, yeah, it can just sit here. Just look at how much space you have to grow into before jumping into everything you see. Also, just wait on it. As an international planner, it's really important that I really wait on it, because paying multiple shipping fees is not a good idea, because it just adds up. Because last year anything hardly sold out on the Happy Planner website. Don't jump on it if it is that you still think it was so worthwhile. Get it, but don't jump on it on the first instance. No, for that feeling, to satisfy that feeling, you can add it to your cart and just let it be. Just don't disturb it. Don't go check out. And also, the other thing would be for us, where I live, no matter what the value, we get charged the customs import duties and the shipping. I usually like to play around. I have found that 6 is the maximum number I can go at the minimum level of shipping before it jumps up to the next higher level, and it can include quite a lot. So depending on what I pick, I just try to maximize that price I'm paying for. Customs import duties to your country, just make sure you are doing your homework on that as well. If you live overseas, for those of you who live in the US, it's not a problem. I'm approaching it as an international buyer, of course. For those in the US, I think Happy Planner has a few days where you have no minimum amount free shipping. So those would be the perfect days to make use of your reward points and also get the maximum value for your money, because you're already purchasing items on sale and there is no, you don't have to worry about adding more and more things to your cart. So that would be your best bet. And for us international folks, I would say play around with your basket, just add things from your wish list. There is the wish list option for the Happy Planner website anyway. So just play around, just figure out when your price, there is a certain level at which shipping charges go up. So just to try and play around with it and figure out what makes the most sense to you while spending your money. And also tip number 8 would be shop small businesses. It's family owned. I had a shop on Etsy myself, so I really can relate to how it works. I used to have my jewelry store on Etsy back when I used to live in the US. International, it's really not feasible, so I just put my store on hold. Again, use rep codes. You will, first of all, a lot of small businesses have reps, so you use their codes to earn a small discount and also to support them as well. You're just making their day. That is again something I really like to do, and I would encourage you to do so too, because you're brightening up somebody's day, including the business owner and the rep you're shopping from. I am currently not repping for any other stores. I have a lot of things on my plate currently, so I'm just not support. I usually like to support small businesses and help them grow by promoting their products. But I'm not repping for anybody currently, but I am an affiliate for Planything. And I would again really appreciate if you decide to shop Planything, if you would consider using my affiliate code. It is Priya10. I will have all the details in the description. And tip number 9 would be, don't feel sad about all the things that you did not buy, because you might see a couple of those being used by other planners. So you could call that FOMO, and so just don't feel sad about it. Just try to look at all the things you bought, or I'm sure you can reach into your stash and find a sticker book that you never used, or you hardly reach for, or you haven't used in a couple of years. So it is as good as new. So that is my final tip. And I think, that's about it. And always enjoy your goodies. Just don't, there are enough and more things out in the world where you cannot buy everything. So please remember that. And there are always new things and better things coming out. So if you skipped this time, you can pamper yourself next time. So there is always a next time, because shops are coming out with lots of fun goodies all the time. So that's my tip number 10. And so now, if you have reached this far, I really appreciate you. If you can drop me a black heart in the comments, please do so that I know you watched till the end. So be smart and shop smart this season. I'll have everything in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you liked today's video, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye. Stay tuned for part 2 of this series, which is coming right before the start of the Cyber Week.